I mean, there is this really cool health metaphor he's got going on in this text that I thought was really cool. So when we say depraved, and that language for listeners, that's only a step away from what he actually says, which is that he implies that we're like very ill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's nature is full of health. And so man in a state of nature, he says, hardly has need of remedies, still less of doctors. So in this respect, the human species is not in any worse condition than all the others. And it's easy to learn from hunters whether in their chases they find many sick animals.
Wow.
You don't find very many sick animals out in the wild. Like what we've done is just like give ourselves multiplying illnesses and like pathogens, and so he gives us this image of a very sickly population that happened when civilization took root.
Which I
just think is like
we
one of the
gave
best.
ourselves microplastics. There were no microplastics in the state of nature. Are you kidding me? There was not emphysema.
Whales were not ingesting plastic bags in the ocean.
Like, I don't know. I started out like making fun of the state of nature, but then as you all have been talking, I'm just thinking about like, wait, where is Rousseau wrong? Have we not polluted ourselves? Have we not increasingly created new diseases for us to have? Where's the lie?
Listen, tell me this. Does like a healthy populace invent WebMD so that people can sit in their bedroom and self-diagnose with various made-up illnesses? Does a healthy species
so guilty.
Does a healthy species invent the DSM?
Like, no, and I do love these organic metaphors because what he is saying is there isn't what I guess almost what's interesting about what his moral argument is it's a type of organic argument as well. He is talking about our equilibrium as a species, so it's not just like highfalutin ideals. He is saying we have created sick bodies. We have created diseases that you only get from being rich because you just eat fat and wine. That wasn't happening in the state of nature. Gout. Like
there's no gout in the state of nature.
No one was having gout.
Dude,
So
it
that's
leads him to like be. I mean, this is part of why he was like he pissed everyone off because he like actually follows these ideas out in a kind of hilarious way. Like his break with I mentioned in my intro that he was initially friends with some of the encyclopedists, right? Some of the like big time pro Enlightenment boys like D'Alembert and Diderot. And like his break with them was like they were advocating for, I think this was in Paris or maybe it was in Lyon, I don't remember, for them to like build like a new art center. They like wanted to like build a theater, and he's like that's only going to make things worse.
Okay,
you want more?
Had like a public fight with these people where he like published his letters being like, it's going to make people even more disgusting and sickly to like go to the theater.
I want to read a paragraph for our listeners so people can know how lit this text is.
He's so fucking
He
good.
says,
Do it.
"Let us therefore take care not to confuse savage man with the men we have before our eyes. Nature treats all the animals abandoned to its care with a partiality that seems to show how jealous it is of this right. The horse, the cat, the bull, even the ass are mostly taller, and all have a more robust constitution, more vigor, more strength and courage in the forest than in our houses. They lose half of these advantages in becoming domesticated. And it might be said that all our cares to treat and feed these animals well may end only in their degeneration."
Dude, okay. Oh my God.
It is the same for man. In becoming sociable and a slave, he becomes weak, fearful, and servile, and his soft and effeminate way of life completes the enervation of both his strength and his courage. Let us add that between savage and domesticated conditions, the difference from man to man must be still greater than that from beast to beast. For animal and man having been treated equally by nature, all the commodities of which man gives himself more than the animals he tames are so many particular causes that make him degenerate more noticeably.
Damn.
Oh my my God.
My
He's
man-
like, look. Oh, shit, dude.
My man Rousseau
It's so good.
really said, y'all think we have been progressing. My God, this is a huge step back. Look at these horses. These horses are living a more lit life than us.
Dude, but he's also like, we even are fucking up the horses. Like the minute we get horses and cats and whatever else we like, and we start doing our human shit with them, like they start sucking, they start getting diseases.
See, I dig this. This is cool for my like species distinction arc that I've been on for a long time.
Let's go.
Because I've long said it's not like, you know, when you insist that there is a categorical like difference of not of degree but a difference of kind between animals and humans. People are like, oh, you think humans are so great? No. Like, no, it's that humans are so, I mean, maybe there's greatness, like we're capable of greatness, but we are so much more fucked up than nature. Okay. And Rousseau's laying it out right here. Like, this is what I've been saying.
Dude, I saw a video that went viral just recently of a sheep, right? A sheep that had been, you know, part of like a farm, and it escaped. It escaped and it lived in the woods for like a year. And it had just like 80 pounds of wool. Like it can't, like these creatures can't live anymore. They're not capable of being alive without our constant active intervention because of like how we've shaped them evolutionarily.
Yeah, but this is, I really like that you said that. So this is the thing that I don't want to leave without asking you all about. Basically, what has happened is Rousseau thinks we have changed our nature in such a way that dependence is inescapable.
Correct.
So what I
That's
find
right.
interesting here is that, you know, a lot of, you know, the type of sort of social philosophy we have now is about recognizing interdependence, how important interdependence is. And not to say that they mean the same thing as Rousseau, but I'm wondering, is there a positive argument that Rousseau is making? Because I don't think what he's saying is something like, you know, we now need to cut all ties
Right.
and start walking the plains alone again. But I guess
not a return guy. He's not a return guy.
He's not a return with the V. You know, we know those types of people.
Yeah.
But what I found shocking reading from this position of 2022 is how hostile he is to dependence. But when you use that example of the sheep, I mean, there is something wrong that a sheep can't leave the pasture without, you know, becoming, you know, decrepit and ill.
Yes,
This
it's
cannot
gross.
be a healthy form of dependence.
Not good.
I mean, it's a sheep.
Okay. Well, okay. All right. See, but that's when the people who are like your human
Pipe down
supremacists,
over
they
there.
got your number.
We're
They
sheep
got your
friends.
fucking number. We like sheep here.
All right.
You know? I just always think about.
I think Kant takes the right step. Kant takes the right step after Rousseau. Like, forget all of this inclination, passion stuff, whatever. It's just the moral law.
Oh my
We're
God.
not. Our freedom is. We have to break radically from nature.
But Lillian quoted him, and he's right. Like, you say, "Oh, it's just sheep, motherfucker." That's you. You're the sheep. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
You are the sheep.
You're the sheep.
You spit in the eye of the sheep, you're spitting in your own eye, sir.
Hey there. Thanks so much for listening. This is just a small sample of the full episode. To listen to it and to access other premium content we're putting out, please subscribe to us on Patreon at patreon.com/leftofphilosophy. See you next time.